everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys may remember that a fair few months ago I mentioned that I was hosting a trip, a running camp basically, but that I really wanted it to be a combination of running but also culture and also time to relax in the afternoons and a bunch of other stuff in a beautiful place that wasn't overrun with tourists. And now here we are. This is that trip and I am so excited. I'm here with 11 other guests who have come along to run the trails with me, and today is day one of the trip, so I'm so excited. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm a little on the tired side, but you can just about see through the window the mountains peeking through and the sun is shining. I'm about to go get my breakfast and then we're gonna hit the trails. Okay, so we're just at the start line of day one. We are in the Triglav National Park. Please excuse my pronunciation. It is beautiful. I mean, okay, so we're just going on the first little bit of trail at the moment, but look at those mountains. I think the highest peak in this area is like nearly 3,000 meters, so it's pretty spicy hills. I was thinking how similar to Croatia it looks, but it is definitely quite a bit taller than the Croatian mountains, and that was like my favorite place to run, so I am very, very excited. We're just heading to the start now. We've got two mountain guides here and they're about to explain what we are getting up to today. So today we're following the Such a river through the valley, and it starts with a nice little downhill. Good way of warming up. My poor knees have not woken up this morning. Morning! And it is so pretty. So we've got our guide out front. He is the most energetic person I have ever met in my entire life, which is saying something because I have a lot of runners as friends. But he's leading the way, and the routes are, we've got the GPS and they're like partly marked as well, and it's mainly pretty well trodden trails, so yeah, hopefully no getting lost today. You having a good time? You. So this route has been so beautiful so far. We've had a little bit of everything. We've had forest like now, which reminds me a little of the Trossachs in Scotland. Really, really beautiful. And we've had the river. We're in the mountains, so we got a lot of that as well. And I keep referring to them as like, you know, referencing them in reference to the Alps, but they are so unique, like they're completely different, so it's so nice to be able to experience it here as well as, you know, when I get to go to Chamonix and stuff. And every time we go near the river it cools down massively because you get all the glacial water coming off, which I gotta say is a real treat today because it is very warm. It's like 26 today, which is hot for running. Little trip to the river because it is crystal clear. Oh, that is so nice. What a dream. Oh. So as I'm hiking on the
uphilly bits. I thought I'd tell you about this week's agenda. So, organising this trip, I'm doing it with Rogue Expeditions, who have hosted trips for like the last 12 years. They very much know what they're doing, and they have people on the ground here in Slovenia. And I was actually invited to race here back in 2022, a 5-day multi-stage race, 250-kilometer ultramarathon, and I was desperate to do it, but I just wasn't fit enough, and it wasn't the right time because I just come off the back of running like 200 kilometers in Croatia, if you remember. So I was desperate to do it, but I couldn't do it, so I was like, well, I'll just have to come back. And then I saw that Rogue Expeditions already did a Slovenia trip and, you know, knew the local area. So I was like, you know, this is maybe my perfect opportunity, not only to do the trip, but also to showcase trail running to people who may be similar to me, you know. Oh God, feel pretty intimidated running 250 kilometers, but still want to be able to experience lots of days on the trails back to back with like-minded people, and kind of get that sense of camaraderie that you get from a multi-day ultra, which is my favorite thing about them, really, alongside being able to travel through beautiful places. So we organized this trip, and it is sort of like an intro to multi-day events, but where none of the distances are beyond, you know, what a like average runner could do. You know, like today we're doing 15 kilometers. Most people who have been running for a little bit can run 15 kilometers. Obviously on the trails it's a bit different, but that's why we're stopping a lot and everyone's taking it at their own pace. We have back runners so that no one is left alone on the trails. And I love it. I think it's a really good, hopefully welcoming way to introduce people to this kind of thing and not ruin people too much in the middle of a training block. How you doing?
Fantastic.
Yeah? You doing good?
Yes, I am.
Hey, look at this! So pretty. Woo-hoo-hoo! I do not recommend running across those. It was chaotic. That was mad. Like a little bouncy car, trying to run on a bouncy castle. Silly. We are 12.5 kilometers in. I'm running with Eve. Hey guys. How's your day going?
Very good, it's a lot of fun. Beautiful scenery, great group.
Yeah, it is lovely. Day one of a few days. Have you done a lot of back-to-back stuff before?
Never before.
Okay.
I only run 2 days in a row in London, so
Okay.
first back to back. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. And how are you finding the trails as a Londoner?
Technical, it's good.
What?
Good training.
Oh, okay. We definitely were going in the wrong way. Last few 100 meters. We've done, wait, I don't even know. How have we gone?
14.8.
14.8. Nice. So no trail distances today. They were actually the actual distances that we're doing, which is nice. It's rarely the case, you know, with trail running. You're like, oh, it's 16 kilometers, and like 20 kilometers later you finally reach the finish. But today we're pretty accurate, and we're finishing in the most gorgeous place. So I can't wait to show you. Oh, whoa!
And we have irregular soda.
This is great. Day one of running is done. We have done 15 kilometers today, and it is 1:45, which means we have the entire afternoon to basically kind of chill, but also there is the option to go rafting, which we will, well, I personally will definitely be doing because I've wanted to do that my entire life. Having felt how cold the water is, I'm a little bit nervous about getting a little bit damp, but we just had an amazing lunch as well by this crystal clear water, and I've dipped myself in there quite a few times, but it gets so cold, it actually gets like painful. But I will of course be bringing you along to the rafting and everything else we do today, so that you get like a decent impression of what it is that this trip is about, which is not just running. It's about spending time with like-minded people and doing things that the area has to offer, which in this case is a lot. Alrighty, as you may have gathered, we're about to go rafting, like those guys have just there. It looks tropical. I can tell you for free, it is not tropical, but we are wearing full wetsuits, and then like an over jacket and a life vest as well. So temperature hopefully is not going to be a problem today. I'm so excited, I've never done this before. Oh, you look so content. So we've just arrived in our next location, having been rafting. I hope I look a little bit smarter now. We are off to a 700-year-old wine cellar near Vipava. And I'm so excited for this because I really wanted this trip to be a nice mix of like running, but also everything else that I like to do on holiday, and drinking wine, it can be one of those things. And it's also such a beautiful place and a beautiful evening. So in we go.
Keep the glass with you guys, blow a candle and make a wish. For what is you, if you have more
Delicious.
Around.
Okay, so I'm just about to hop into bed. It is just gone 11 p.m. Trying to keep all the lights on so that I stay awake. I was so tired, but we have done so much today. So yeah, dinner was absolutely fantastic. I practically had to be rolled out of there because we had so much food, which was absolutely wonderful. And it was really, really good. So the entire dinner was vegetarian. Obviously mine was vegan, and it was all like locally, I mean, literally like the olive oil was from the guy's uncle, all the vegetables were from their vegetable garden, and obviously being a vineyard, all the wines were from their vineyard. So it was really cool, really lovely to eat that local food, and absolutely delicious as well. But I'm going to sign off now because I am knackered. Yes, we only ran 15 kilometers only, but we've also been out all day doing loads of different things. So, but it's been such a wonderful day. And as someone else said, definitely one that I'm not going to be forgetting in a while. Like so many different incredible experiences. So, what a wonderful day we have had, and what a wonderful opportunity this is. I hope I can host this again in the future. I really want to share it with more people because it has been really, really lovely. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I might film again this week. We will see how things go. But until my next film, happy running, and I will see you next time. Bye!